Hello, guys. It's Wayne from WRPB and WRPB Studios. And those who've been with me a while know favorite topics, real estate, and food. Favorite topics. Well, with me today, we're going to talk food. With me is Giovanni Tenga
Yes, sir, that's me.
from Bomboloni's
Bomboloni Bakery Cafe.
Bakery Cafe. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, I heard about you sometime the end of last week, and from one of the other people here, and I decided to stop in on Saturday. Well, I didn't know what to expect. I had a thing, and then we'll get into what you do, but I just want to tell my experience. I had a thing called a cronut. Okay, so I'm guessing it's croissant dough
It's similar to a croissant dough. Yes, it has a lot of flakes.
made into a donut shape
Yes,
with cinnamon sugar.
that's the so-called plain one, the cinnamon sugar
Okay.
cronut.
That, if I tell you, I bought one. I should have bought the three that were left over. I got there later. Almost everything was sold out, but it was delicious. I mean, it was just really probably one of the best donut style stuff I've ever tasted. Okay, Bomboloni's.
Yes, sir.
How long are you in the industry of baking and stuff?
A little bit more than 40 years.
Was your family in it? How'd you
No,
get into it?
No, I'm the black sheep. Everybody in my family is there, intellectuals. I'm the baker.
Okay, but that's the creative one.
Yes,
Well, there's cooking. I love to cook,
yes,
and cooking is an art.
yes.
Okay, just go to Bomboloni's and you'll see that it's an art. Don't listen to what he says. Some of the stuff there looks amazing and it's beautiful. And who designed the place?
That's me.
Okay, so I've been in, as you know, I'm in the food industry with another business I have. The place is set up like so perfect. It is so neat, so clean. Okay, that it's that much inviting. So kudos to you for the way you set it up. So now it's a bakery and a cafe.
Bakery Cafe Bistro, because we are serving bistro food. That means comfort food,
Okay.
cooked slow and served quick.
Okay, let's talk about the bakery first.
Okay.
Okay, so what bakery products do you sell there?
There is no bakery without bread, and
Yay.
since I wanted to be specific. I want to be something different than anybody else.
Okay,
That's why I'm offering focaccia, the most authentic and the most original Italian bread, which is made of sourdough, water, salt, and wood flour. That's it.
Is it a show you how unintelligent I am?
No, you're not.
Is it a like a gummy bread, a chewy bread, or is it a
No,
soft bread?
No, it is a bread that is nothing that you just mentioned.
Okay.
It looks like a flat bread. It is a crunchy, but it has a moist crumb. A lot of water, stays fresh, and a lot of flavors and aroma since there is a 3 days levitation and fermentation process.
Okay, so and again, correct me if I'm wrong. I think out of restaurants that I've reviewed, that there was focaccia bread with cheese and pepperoni on it and stuff like that. People use it like that.
I've never seen that kind of focaccia, but since the United States is the land of opportunities, I can
You can do
imagine
whatever you want.
you can do whatever you want. But
Okay.
in Italy, we make them plain. We made them with olive oil, sea salt, with olives and cherry tomatoes, sometimes with some anchovies and olives, but we do not add pepperonis or other stuff like that.
Okay, so you have focaccia bread. What else do you have?
I used to make, especially of the weekend, Kaiser rolls.
Okay.
With all kind of with sea salt, with caraway seeds, with sea salt and cumin and other stuff like that. Since the demand for bread, I understood in my more than a year and a half since I'm opened, is not that high as I supposed to be. So I have to focus on something else. Those are the bombolonis, in other words, the Italian donuts, and the cronas,
Okay,
which you have.
what's a bomboloni?
A bombolone is an Italian donut. The main difference between an Italian donut and the American one, that the Italian doesn't have a hole in the dough, because why would you pay for a hole in the dough? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay.
That's why they are lower in sugar and fat. We used to fill them with Nutella, with Italian custard, with marmalades, with creams, with all kinds of stuff.
Okay, so the name really came from a product that's out
is.
there.
It is.
Because I've never heard of it, and I'm sure most of you haven't. So it really is a donut without the hole.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Is it made with a similar type of dough?
Similar
To a donut?
No,
Okay.
no. It's a yeast dough, light, fluffy. It has to be very, very light, low in sugar, low in fat, and it doesn't stay fresh more than 6 or 8 hours. But in the first couple of hours, it's something magnificent. You cannot compare it to anything.
Okay. Cronut.
Yes.
Weird name. Almost didn't buy it because of the name.
Okay.
But someone said like cinnamon sugar and kind of won me over.
Okay.
Okay, so that's made with what?
That's pasta sfoglia in Italian. In English, I don't know how to call it. This is a sheeted dough. It's also a 3-day long process.
Oh wow.
It has flakes like a croissant dough, but the difference, we are baking a croissant in a regular oven. The cronuts are fried in oil, exactly like the donuts.
And then they're topped with, the one I had is topped with cinnamon sugar?
That was the so-called plain one, just
Okay.
tossed in cinnamon sugar. But
Okay.
the variation.
Don't say plain, because it was more than plain. It was flavor that was amazing.
It is just cinnamon sugar, nothing else.
Okay, what do they make them in other flavors or other?
The list of the flavors I can make them are almost endless. Since I'm making fresh creams and homemade purees, everything out of fresh fruits. So I'm
Okay.
doing from mango cream drizzled with homemade mango puree to fresh strawberry cream drizzled with strawberry puree, raspberry cream with raspberry puree, cappuccino cream with homemade Belgian dark chocolate, and all kind of things.
I think I bought one with strawberry.
Okay.
I think. I'm not a big food eater. My wife ate it and
Okay.
said, "How come you only bought one?" I said, "It's the same stupid reason I only bought one cronut, but that's just live and learn." And you never know when you're first going out
Yes.
and tasting something.
Yes.
And it's surprising because when you go and you're not sure, so you buy one, and then it's like, I didn't eat it until I got home, and it was like, I wanted to go out and get more, but it was like, it was towards the end of the day, and I know there was only 2 left, and I said, I'll drive there, and maybe, you know what, they're coming in on Monday, I'll go after, I'll go after that.
Mondays and Tuesdays, unfortunately, we are closed,
Okay.
but we are open from Wednesday to Sunday, each and every day.
I could hold off another day or so.
Okay.
But now I know that I would buy more than one. Now, my question is, cronut like a donut, I mean, does it last? Does it stay fresh?
Yes, it lasts for a day. You
Okay.
don't. You are not supposed to put it in the refrigerator because it's gonna get stale.
Okay. So 2 cronuts won't make it through a day, so I don't
Yes.
have to. I don't have to worry about that.
Exactly.
Okay. What? And you made tiramisu, I guess, because I bought the
Yes,
tiramisu.
absolutely.
Okay. What about the? Let's talk about the cafe now.
Yes.
Okay. So what kind of foods do you serve at the cafe? So I could come in there. I know you have cappuccino,
Yes.
espresso,
Yes.
coffees.
Yes.
What kind of food? But
Okay. There's a fusion of the Austro-Hungarian and Northern Italian kitchen. Yes. Since that part of Northern Italy where we are coming from, it was always part of the historical Austro-Hungarian Empire. That means, and on the other hand, there's a cool area in the mountains. So we are using potatoes, we are using polenta, we are using a lot of stuff like that, and sauerkraut, for instance. We have very light and good, healthy food like a chicken lemon tarragon soup.
okay.
We have goulash soup.
I saw the
talking about-
goulash.
Talking about the Austro-Hungarian inflection. Other than that, we have stews. We have very good pasta dishes from time to time. We have good salads, and first of all, we are our flagship are our sandwiches. Since I understood at lunchtime, most of the hard-working Americans they have a small cup of soup or a bowl of soup and a sandwich. So
Yeah.
I had to understand the demand of the market, and that's why we have a range of outstanding good sandwiches made of the previously mentioned focaccia bread.
You know, in most situations, when you go for a sandwich, the idea of a sandwich is to be able to get what's inside the sandwich to your mouth. It's really a delivery method.
Mhm.
But when you go here, it's the bread that shines as well as the stuff inside the bread.
It's just
Okay,
different.
because everything is fresh baked. You don't buy from a big box store anything, and that really makes so much of a difference in everything. I don't care what kind of food you buy. If it's made fresh, it's got that fresh taste and that fresh flavor, and the flavors in a lot of stuff diminish over time. So it's always good when things are baked or cooked fresh. Okay, bakery, and I could be wrong. What time do you open in the morning?
7:30 in the morning and closing at 5 p.m.
What time do you get there?
11:45
At night?
p.m. Yes, start to bake at midnight in order to have all the range of products in both of my showcases on the rack.
Right. I don't think most people understand what it takes to bake.
Yes.
Okay, it takes time.
Yes.
Okay. The process of baking breads, okay, is a time. It's time consuming, and it's time for the bread to rise. I guess would that be the word?
Yes, levitation time, proofing time. There's all technological times we have to respect. We cannot speed up processes. In life, there are certain areas there are no shortcuts, like baking and love.
Well, in both, people think that they can take a short path, and that's what you do by taking a short path is you get what you play for.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. So, Bomboloni's,
Yes.
where are you located?
We are located at 3980 Northwest Federal Highway in Jensen Beach.
Okay, just so you know, there's Lowe's on US 1. It's just past Lowe's on the west side of the road. 1 cent to pass Lowe's.
Yes.
Okay. You have you have a website?
Yes, we do, called bombolonibakery.com.
Okay, and they have a phone number, and I'm going to read it to you.
It's
But
772
I don't have my glasses on, so.
772-261 8913.
Okay, so if I go on the website, I guess I can see a base menu.
Yes.
Okay, and the specials of the day you'll only know by going there, I would think.
Yes, but we have an associate who's taking care about our social media, and on a weekly basis we are posting the flavors, the food, and the flavors of the bombolonis and cronuts for that specific week. So if someone goes online on Facebook and Instagram and on our website, he or they are going to see the products that we are serving in that specific week.
Okay, so you plan a week
Yes.
in advance.
A
All
week
right,
ahead.
so my question then leads me into the question of today is Monday.
Yes.
Is your Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday all planned out already?
Yes, exactly. But at the weekend, I used to try to bring some buzz to show up with something unexpected, with something special
Right.
to surprise the customers with something that they were not prepared for.
So you can go there for lunch, okay, and know that you're getting quality food, okay, that is fresh.
Everything is made and baked fresh in the house from scratch. I do not use anything from the box or.
The interesting thing is, like I said, I went there in the afternoon, and in my opinion, it wasn't late, but you guys were almost totally sold out, which is a blessing.
A bakery business is the morning business. We are not the bar, so normally the good
Okay.
bakeries should be sold out after 2 p.m. So if that's not sold out, that's a problem with the bakery or with the area or with both.
So you open the doors at 7?
7:30 in the morning.
7:30, that's what, yeah. Are you, do people come in that time of the morning?
Yes.
The morning a good morning to me, when someone says good morning, I said, yeah, 11 o'clock would be good morning. But you're already up 12 hours getting ready to start working.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Do you find that to be a tough schedule, working through the night? Or do you find it to be a schedule where I get everything done before people start bothering me with the day? Like I come in here early, like people don't come here until 10,
Mhm.
okay? The workers don't come till 10.
Okay.
I try to get here at 8,
Yes.
and in the 2 hours from 8 to 10, I've done a day's worth of work because I had no questions, nobody bothered me. I was focused and doing what I have to do. When you get, are you the only one
Yes.
in the morning? So do you find that you're more focused and can get things done because there's nobody asking you questions.
Yes, exactly. On the other hand, there is no other way to present the fresh products at 7:30 in the morning. So it has to be fresh. I cannot I cannot bake it the day before and serve it to the customer. Instead of that, I would better go fishing. So I don't do that.
And you guys who know me know that I have a high-end chocolate company, and we don't stock anything. Okay, you need a platter of chocolates, you call us, you order it. We prepare it, we make it. Now chocolates can stay a little bit longer,
Yes.
so we make it on a Wednesday. You could pick it up on a Thursday or a Friday.
Mhm.
That's just because you want to give quality product.
Exactly.
And that's what Bomboloni's is. It's a quality product. And again, when you go in there, there's just this inviting look because it's bright, clean, and neat. Everything there is so neatly placed. In the design, I thought that was really kind of cool. And again, my wife has a hard time standing because she has a bad back. So she came in, walked around, and went to the car. Which was a good thing because I would have spent 4 times more than what I spent.
Okay.
Okay, but I did get stuff she liked, and the place is really pretty amazing. It's on US 1, just south of Lowe's. Guys, you want to go there, check them out, Bomboloni's, bombolonisbakery.com.
Yes, sir.
Everybody check them out, and we'll be right back. Thank you for coming.